For 24 hours, I took note of every time I used my phone as well as why I was using it, and after looking through my data, I learned 3 things about my social media use. But first, here's a quick recap of those 24 hours. 8:50 a.m. I'm at the bus stop waiting for the bus to take me to school. I check the OC Transpo app and see that my bus will be late. I panic and decide to check social media to calm myself down. I check Facebook first since I had posted something the day before, and I want to see if anyone has responded. Then I check Twitter, then my email, and then a few websites. 9:30 a.m. The bus comes and I realize just how late I'm going to be. I spiral out of control and decide to text a classmate. We engage for a few minutes and eventually I put my phone away, but I check my phone again a couple times to see if they text me again. 10:30. I'm in class which has a no phone policy. I can't physically check social media for 90 minutes, so I'm not tempted to. Noon. I'm on the bus going back home. I'm not stressed out, so I'm less inclined to check social media. That is, until someone gets on the bus and threatens to shoot someone else over $3. Yes, that really happened. I want to tell this to everyone I know, but I'm too scared to take out my phone. When I get off the bus, I send several messages out to friends. 1 p.m. I tweet something that gets a bit of attention, so I spend a bit of time on Twitter. 6 p.m. I'm doing homework for the rest of the night. I know my phone will distract me, so I put it away, but the homework I'm doing is super boring, so I open YouTube on my laptop and put on some daytime TV clips as background noise. 10 p.m. I check all of my social media one last time before going to sleep. I also kept approximate statistics of my social media use. I used Facebook for 70 minutes, primarily for communication with others. I used Twitter for 50 minutes, primarily for entertainment. I texted for about 10 minutes, solely for communication. I used YouTube for 90 minutes as background entertainment, and I used email for 15 minutes for work and school purposes. After looking at my data, I considered the implications of each instance of social media use. In total, there are 3 conclusions to be drawn. Number 1. Not only do I check social media more often when I'm stressed, but I rely on it to maintain stability. When I was at the bus stop, I couldn't take my eyes off my phone. I was worried about getting to school on time, and I used social media as a calming measure. Why bring out the phone? Because social media creates a flow of information, and when I'm stressed, I think that information can take my mind off the issue at hand. Number 2. I'm more likely to use social media if I'll get to directly communicate with someone else. For example, the first thing I checked at the bus stop was Facebook because I had made a post the night before, and I wanted feedback. I was texting more frequently on the bus because someone was engaging with me, and when one of my tweets picked up attention, I began to use it more than I would otherwise. Number 3. The most effective way to limit social media use is to physically remove any devices that would allow it. Being in bed didn't stop me from using social media, neither did doing my homework. The only point in which I went a full 90 minutes without using social media was in class when I physically did not have access to my phone. In other words, simply having access to a device that can connect to social media will encourage me to do so. To conclude, I use social media a lot. I use it for entertainment, info collection, and as a stress coping mechanism. I'm more likely to use social media when it'll bring me direct communication and I need to remove any devices to prohibit myself from using it.